Now, you mentioned gaps in the manufacturer's coverage. What are some gaps that are in today's manufacturer battery warranties that most consumers may not be aware of unless they read the fine print?
Well, with the SolarInsure solar monitoring and battery warranty, they are covered on parts and labor and roof penetrations. So you're not going to have a different service provider to come out that doesn't know your system. It's going to be with those elite providers.
Hi everyone, Joe Ordia here for SolarSurge, and today we're coming to you from Intersolar 2024, the International Solar Conference here in San Diego. And this afternoon I'm joined again by Dean Chiaravallotti from SolarInsure, and we're going to be talking about the best solar and battery warranty available. So Dean, it's good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Glad to be here on SolarSurge again, and here in San Diego at Intersolar. And I appreciate the topic of solar and battery warranty, because really there's a lot of gaps in the manufacturer warranty that SolarInsure covers, and love to discuss that more.
Absolutely. Well, the first thing that comes to mind, as somebody who's a former installer of these solar and battery systems, still carry an electrician's license in a few states, I know that solar and battery systems tend to be more service intense. They tend to take more TLC, if you will, to keep those systems healthy over time. Why is it so important to have warranty protection for solar and the storage, not just for your solar?
Yeah, absolutely. So the solar and the storage are coupled together, and they work off of each other. So whether you're using your battery for just a backup or arbitrage to be able to have time of use, you've got to have a battery replacement warranty with that solar warranty. And with SolarInsure 30-year warranty coupled with the 20-year warranty on monitoring on the battery, it's the perfect combination for the protection and the best warranty on the market.
Excellent, excellent. Now, you mentioned gaps in the manufacturer's coverage. What are some gaps that are in today's manufacturer battery warranties that most consumers may not be aware of unless they read the fine print?
Sure, yeah. So take, for instance, the SolarEdge warranty on the 48-volt home battery. On their warranty under exclusions, it was dated October of 2023. It says that if the system is not connected to the SolarEdge monitoring platform for the entire duration of the 10 years, then the warranty is void. So having internet connectivity and making sure that it's connected to the SolarEdge platform is, if it's not, then the warranty is not valid. So that's one. Others are if you don't register it, right? And some of them have a paper registration card, other ones are you can do it online or the installer does it for you. But if that's not done in the beginning, you don't have the warranty. So the other things that are major are shipping, parts, labor, and diagnostics that aren't covered under the manufacturer warranty, or if they are, they're very limited in scope and duration, maybe 2 to 5 years. But they don't cover what it actually costs to take care of the solar. So that solar contractor is going to charge you the extra that it costs them to do that warranty service work. And so those are just to name a few of the gaps in the warranty.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because this is another topic that has been coming up on a number of the discussions we've been having today, is that if we're going to be trying to get this storage technology to its full potential, we need for installers to be able to be profitable and successful with it. They have to be able to get to a point where they can install, they can service solar with storage at the same level that they can profitably install solar by itself, or in the past, just grid-tied solar only. Now, of course, a lot of that's been forced by NEM3 here in California. Now, pretty much all the new solar is getting installed with batteries, which is a new thing for consumers and for installers. Mm-hmm. How does this give the consumer more peace of mind as far as their solar and storage investment?
Well, with the SolarInsure solar monitoring and battery warranty, they are covered on parts and labor and roof penetrations. So it includes a battery replacement up to 20 years. And so typically the battery manufacturer has a warranty for 10 years. So if it, between years 11 and 20, if the battery fails or goes below 50% capacity, And that's something that's new, that we raised the capacity limit to 50%. Then SolarInsure will pay for the travel and labor and replacement of that battery part after the manufacturer warranty with zero deductible to the system owner.
Great, great. So now, Dean, as far as a homeowner wants to get this protection with the system, is it something they would buy from SolarInsure directly, or do they get it through the installer? How does that work?
So our product is distributed through SolarInsure providers throughout the country. We only work with the best contractors in the industry. We vet them thoroughly for credit, for OSHA, also on their license, and many other things that we do, insurance, to see if they have insurance claims for roof leaks, per se. And we monitor them and their health. So that way we make sure that the ones that are distributing our product are doing so properly and can continue with a viable business going forward. Because we actually use those same contractors to do the service. So you're not going to have a different service provider to come out that doesn't know your system. It's going to be with those elite providers. Let's say that provider does shrink back and moves out of a state, where then we will pay for another service provider to go out and take care of that system. And there's no deductible for that as well. If they go out of business, same thing. We'll get another service provider to go out and take care of your system. And we have a national network of installers and service providers that we use, and also national O&M companies that we pay to service these. Unfortunately, we've seen a rash of contractors go out of business, and our product is provability has just proven itself hundreds and thousands of times over with all the claims that we're paying out right now to be able to take care of these systems that have been abandoned by the contractor because they couldn't keep up with their financial stability and they went bankrupt. And so these homeowners are now getting full service and no deductible, at no deductible, to make sure that their system is functioning and has the most uptime protection for the warranty period.
You know, Dean, I'm glad that you mentioned that too about the vetting process, because a lot of consumers I talk to, that when they're going through the process of choosing the right installer, a lot of times they do what first comes to mind. Go to a search engine, search for the online reviews for the contractor. But a lot of times that really doesn't give you visibility into the financial strength or longevity potential of the company, right? Because a company might have excellent reviews and they're treating their customers well, but if they're on financially shaky ground, they're not going to be a good long-term partner. They're just going to go out of business, right? Regardless of how well-intentioned they are. So, Dean, why is it so important that consumers not just shop solar on online reviews or cheapest price quote, but what are some of the other factors that SolarInsure looks at that maybe consumers ought to be considering as well at the time of sale?
Yeah, absolutely. So number one is we look for fraud. We look for if there's any of the companies out there that have a lawsuit against them or lost multiple lawsuits, class action lawsuits, and we monitor credit. So we look at credit. We have a high standard for those who offer our product, and in the solar contractor business, credit isn't usually always the best, right? But we do hold a high standard to that, and then also, knowing about the insurance data, like if there's a lot of, if the worker fell through the roof, or if there's a bunch of roof leak claims, those are some issues. And then safety is another thing that we look at for OSHA violations, right? Because if there's OSHA violations, they don't care about safety, wearing a harness on the roof, or using different methodologies for safety for their workers. So for us, those are all important key factors on quality, on longevity, and also making sure that they're fair and honest contractors and providers for us. So if you are looking for a provider to be able to get you a solar quote with SolarInsure, then go ahead and take a look at give us a call on our website. Just use that number that's on the website to give us a call, or send in an inquiry, and we'd be happy to share a few around your area.
That's great. The saying that comes to mind when you explain that is, how you do one thing is how you do everything, right? And so if a contractor is willing to cut corners in the area of safety, if they're willing to cut corners in the area of, say install quality, they may be, willing to cut corners financially as well, which again, long term, they're not going to be a reliable partner.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely, yeah. You hit the nail on the head on that one.
Yeah. So folks, we're talking about SolarInsure having the best solar and battery warranty, so you have complete peace of mind for the entire 25 or 30-year life of your system as a system owner. Part of what the advantage you get with working with a third-party warranty provider like SolarInsure is that you're not fully dependent just on the contractor's guarantee. You have SolarInsure's full backing as well in collaboration with Zurich of North America. But of course, just to even be a SolarInsure authorized contractor, you've got to go through this thorough vetting process to prove that you're a financially strong, reliable, long-term partner. Dean, is there anything else that the audience should know about the SolarInsure solar and battery warranty?
Yeah, I would just say that the manufacturer default coverage is through Zurich North America member company, so if the manufacturer defaults or goes out of business, Zurich steps in and pays the claim. That's just another assurance on our 30-year and 20-year solar and battery warranty that you can have, rest assured that you're protected. And really knowing the financial strength of who you're doing business with is super important. Their reputation online and also reputation in the industry and just keeping up with industry trends. And SolarInsure has their finger on the pulse of the industry. Every single day we talk to homeowners and contractors, lenders, manufacturers, and we definitely see and know what's happening in the industry and with all the partners that we're dealing with. So we look forward to working with you. If you have any questions, check us out. A live person will answer that phone when you call that number.
Excellent. So folks, this is a product that I personally endorse. I've set up a number of my clients, particularly in Florida and Texas, with the SolarInsure protection. And again, folks, if you've been following me for a while, one of the things I say is when you're looking at getting into solar, or you're looking at getting into solar plus storage, you really want to look at this as a long-term partnership. This is not one of those things where you want to just hire the cheapest guy in town. Believe me, this is not one of those deals where you want to hire the cheapest contractor in town. The real question is, hey, is this company I'm about to do business with, I'm about to work with, is this the company that I feel most confident is going to be a reliable partner over the next 25 to 30 years? And of course, with SolarInsure providing additional protection and additional vetting for you as well, it just goes to increasing that peace of mind. Well folks, that pretty much does it for today's video. Again, we're talking about the best solar and battery warranty. Of course, if you're getting good value from the videos that you watch here on Solar Surge, make sure you give us a thumbs up. And also make sure you click on that subscribe button as well if you haven't done so already. That way, as we have new product announcements and product updates like today's video, it'll come up on your feed so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on here. Well, I thank you all for spending some time with Solar Surge today. As always, I'm Joe Ordia here, encouraging you to get prepared and be empowered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.